Today is March 2nd, 2025 at 10:56 p.m. It's 19 degrees outside. I'm sitting at a throughway station in a parking lot, just getting off of work and stuff. I'm really tired, and I was just doing some thinking about how could I rebuild my marriage, how could I rebuild my life, how can I do things that would actually be more helpful. And one thing I realized is that in order for me to rebuild my marriage, I have to rebuild my wife. You know, sometimes I know that may not make sense, but what I mean is, like, sometimes I get so stressed out with bills, work, and a series of other things, right? And then I just get frustrated and I just tell my wife, my kids, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. I'm just sit in the car for like probably a couple of hours, just maybe bawling my eyes out, listening to praise music. And half the time I don't even know what to say, what to do. You know, so I just had these selfish thoughts come to my mind, like maybe I ought to get my own apartment. Maybe I ought to move somewhere where, you know, I could still take care of them, but, you know, I don't know. None of them ever come to fruition or anything like that, but these thoughts do often come to my mind. Recently, I was remembering something old, what my wife and I used to do. When we first met, this was like many years ago, back in 1999, right? We used to ride bikes. We was in Brooklyn at the time. We rode our bikes in Highland Park. I had a red mountain bike and she had a freestyle bike. None of those bikes belonged to us, you know, but we went for the ride nonetheless. And we weren't really girlfriend or boyfriend, so to speak, at that time. I think we were really good friends. I liked her and she liked me, and we just clicked. We got along. But then over the years, so many things happened. So many things on both our parts happened, you know? And then I think somewhere we just lost our way. Fast forward all these kids later. You know, my oldest kid now is 25, you know, and he's long gone out of the house and stuff, starting his own family. And me, I just feel like my relationship with my wife has not been as strong as I would have liked it to be. And I blame myself, and, you know, I don't want to throw her under the bus, but I blame myself because I just didn't know, and I didn't have enough wisdom or understanding. Depression, sadness, so many things went through me. I've gained weight. You know, I've not taken care of myself health-wise, you know, in many various ways. And then today I just realized something. By me helping her, you know, I'm actually helping myself. She is me. And what I mean by that is, in the Bible, it talks about the two shall become one flesh. Maybe this is my ministry. This is what I'm thinking. So I decided, you know, when I get paid this week, I'm gonna go buy an e-bike for my wife. And I already have one, but it's still winter right now. But I figured come the summertime, if I prepare and do this right now, she and I both could be prepared for the summer to go and do this. Since I freed up 2 extra days of work, so I'm off now Wednesdays and Thursdays. I should be able to, get this done. And pray over the handlebars, pray over her, pray over myself, and just start rebuilding. Take a memory that I was most fond of and just rebuild and do what's best from that moment. This is just a journey that I feel like I'm in shallow waters waiting, trying to wade, and I'm not strong enough right now to go through the rushing waters where I'm just dealing with a lot of things. Someone once told me that God is, the Spirit of God is moving upon the face of the waters, right? Before there was anything whatsoever, God was just, waiting or thinking or had an idea. I don't know what God was thinking, but whatever idea God had before the existence of anything. And that's how I feel. I feel like, all I have is an idea and a plan. And that's it. That's all I got. I just wanted to share that, and maybe this could be a series of something that may be a little bit, confusing, definitely for sure, and see what happens from there. Thank you for listening. God bless.